I'm in Mr. McCartney's book ready group, and I hope Jeff will retiring.
Hey, Mr. McCartney. I just wanted to say a few things. You don't mind if I eat the... Oh no. Did I just get... Oh, cut. I'll have to come back to this later.
Thanks, Mrs. McCartney, for being a mentor to me and showing me all the new teacher ropes.
And just wanted to say happy retirement. You certainly are going to be missed here, and especially by me. And thanks a lot, by the way, for officially making me the oldest staff member. Yeah, you know who is never going to let me hear the end of that, Mr. Patel. And let's just say, well, he does look older than me anyway, so we'll just kind of keep that like that. Anyway, Karen, we've always had a lot of fun here together, and one of my fondest memories will be the Ottawa trip and how you needed to go out for some air, and you dragged me along. And yeah, we got locked out with all the kids inside, and we had to get a guard to get us back in. Yep, and it can go on, because you always got me in a lot of trouble, but we had so much fun. And how about the times when we would sneak off at recess and go to the corner store? Yeah, you needed to get some munchies and I needed to get my black licorice, but that was great too. And we had so many laughs and so many good times together, and you're a great teacher, Karen, and you certainly will be missed.
Mrs. McCartney, as a parent, I want to say thank you for all the love and dedication that you poured into your students over the years. As a parent, we have already seen, and we know we will continue to see the fruits of all of your hard work. And thank you for that. As a co-worker, I want to say thank you for teaching me about the Oxford comma. And I will miss hearing your wonderful stories about sweet little Emma. Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful retirement, and all the best for the future.
It's been a pleasure working with you. I've enjoyed your positive attitude and our coffee breaks together. I will miss our shared stories that we would share about our children together. And I will particularly miss your Emma stories. I loved hearing about your granddaughter, and I know how proud you are of her and your children as well. Now you'll have more time to spend with them. You're getting into your farming venture on your farm or at your property. I know you'll enjoy that as well. I'm drinking my coffee just for you, Karen. We'll miss you, and happy retirement.
Karen, thank you for being so flexible. You somehow are always able to see the positive and the good in people and situations. I know I've heard you say you can attract more flies with honey. Oh, sorry. Happy retirement, Karen.
Karen, I've loved working with you these last few years, and you will definitely be missed. I've definitely appreciated how you hold the students to a high standard, and you're committed to excellence in all that we do. That's definitely a legacy that you're leaving. I have appreciated that you always go out of your way to be encouraging, and that's been really nice. Happy retirement, and I hope you have lots of time to enjoy.
Thanks, Mrs. McCartney, for being a great teacher to us.
Yeah, thanks.
We'll never forget how you always went off topic with us.
Oh, you know what I'll never forget? Remember the time during the fire drill when we went outside and we were like shooting that guy? And like...
No, I don't think I was there.
Okay, so it was so funny. We were doing a fire drill, and so there's this guy, and he just played along perfectly. We were pretending to shoot him.
Yeah,
and then
he like turned around with the bazooka on him.
And I was like, I got him, Zach. And then Zach was like, okay, get him. And then he like played along limping.
Wait,
what are we doing? Oh, I got off topic again. Okay, 1, 2, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Mom. Congratulations on your retirement. It's obviously well-deserved, as is apparent by the vast number of students who have graduated under your care. I think back on some of my favorite memories from having you as a teacher, and it definitely has to be the vast number of times that we were not given any favoritism at all. I remember some tattered books that were given to us, even if our names happened to fall under the brand new, never used books. That was good times. But one of my favorite memories has to be on your birthday. Every year, you would give the whole class English toffee, French vanilla cappuccinos, whichever flavor it happened to be that particular year. and we would all enjoy the sugar rush for the next teacher that was coming in after you. That's definitely one of my favorite memories. I really hope that you enjoy your time away from the school on your retirement that you can spend with Emma and any future grandchildren that you have. It is very well deserved. You are definitely a gem that this school is going to be sad to miss.
My name's Jessica Neerhoff. I'm Karen's second daughter. I had Karen as my teacher back in grade 7 and 8. Memories of her teaching me in grade 7, not so many, but in grade 8 we had a lot of fun. My graduating class was a class of 20, 10 girls and 10 guys. We had a lot of fun. We got all along really well, and there was never any issues or anything. I think my favorite memory was probably when we would always have, every Friday, we would rearrange every chair in the classroom, into an entire circle. And it was just a day of fun. We never had stress, we never had any problems, and Mom was fun. She always had a good time with us, and that's one of my best memories, having her as a teacher.
Thank you, Mrs. Neerhoff, for teaching me about the essay. Introduction, 3 main points, and conclusion. You're a really awesome teacher, and we always laughed a lot and had really fun times in your class.
Well, I don't know about a best memory with Mrs. Neerhoff. There was quite a few. I've never messed up its and its. She's always good with that. But I think what I remember most vividly is Mrs. Neerhoff always sniffing me in class. She loved the way that my mum did laundry. She'd come up behind me and just sniff me while I was typing on the computer or doing whatever, and that was pretty funny.
Thank you, Mrs. Neerhoff, for being such an amazing teacher. I always really enjoyed your art classes. I always remember you doodling little images on the board with chalk, and that was always really inspirational. And congratulations on your retirement.
I want to say that I have the unique privilege of knowing you for my whole life. That I started out calling you Aunt Karen, and then when you became my teacher in grade 7 and 8, I had to always call you Mrs. Neerhoff. My memory of you as our teacher was your love of language, and particularly your love of automatopoeia. Words like blubber that sound like what they are, that you love that so much. I remember writing a lot of poems and things like that with you. I hope you have a great retirement, and I wish you lots of love and success in your new adventures.
Hi, Karen. Oh, I had to get my coffee. Oh, I just love my coffee. Oh no! I just spilled all over me. I gotta come back. I'll do this again. Bye.
Hi, Mrs. Neerhoff. I remember how intense your grammar lessons were, and how it was very important that we learn the whole kit and caboodle.
I remember how your patience cup level was never really full with our class, and we just wanted to say that we think all your hard work paid off, because look at us. We're not bad.
Not bad.
Have a great retirement.
I was caught taking something I wasn't supposed to, and instead of getting you yelling at me or you being angry at me, what you did is you took me to the library, let me think about what I had done, and then later you came to me, told me a story of a time when you had taken something, and I've never taken anything ever since. It's really shaped who I've become.
I remember when I first came to the school, I believe I was finishing off grade 3, and I couldn't help but when we were walking around the school, looking at everything and being shown around, I said, I hope that's my teacher. Well, the first year you weren't, but that's okay, because the next year coming into your classroom, very pretty young blonde teacher, as a little boy, it's like, wow, this is going to be a great year. And then trying to spell Mrs. Benedictus. I mean, that was a handful. It was tough to say. Absolutely loved your class, loved you as a teacher. I was so happy that at least my oldest two could be a part of your school as well and have you teach them for a while. So with that, I will turn it over to these two here.
My first impression was a little different, not gonna lie. There's some lovely rumors that the grade 8s like to spread to scare the smaller ones. I realized how very extremely wrong they were, and will always remember some of our more fun shenanigans, like ad nouns. Those are still my favorite, and Jackson, and my favorite off-topic discussions.
Jeez. I got no idea right
Ethan's
now.
at a loss for words because he loved you so much.
Mrs. Neerhoff, who is now Mrs. McCartney, was my most fun teacher at TCS. We always looked forward to her days in grade 7-8 because she was part-time, and she was really fun. I remember she loved pigs and had a lot of coffee cups on her desk at all times, and she was really fun but also could control everyone with just a glare. And she also instilled in me an impeccable sense of grammar, which I still have to this day. Thanks.
Oh, well, not now. I'm eating my candy bar. I gotta do this later, Karen. Bye.
Mrs. Nierhoff never liked admitting she was wrong, but there was this one time our class got it done. That's why our class was a legendary class. Take a look.
Loading. There we go. Say it now.
Cannot say it again.
Come on, Yes.
listener, one more time.
Like-
Hi. Was wrong.
Yes!
Hi, my name is Rachel Campbell, and Karen taught me in grades 6, 7, and 8. Karen's unabashed enthusiasm for learning, her ability and openness of being completely herself, which made it safe for us to be ourselves, and her deep and godly care for each of her students really impressed on me the positive impact a teacher can have in the life of a student, which is when I first decided to become one myself. I graduated Teachers College on June 16th of this year. Karen has had such a deep and positive and lasting impact on my life, and for that I will be forever grateful. I truly wish her all the best in her retirement.
One thing that I remember about being Mrs. McCartney's class is how much coffee she would drink and how she'd always store her leftover mugs that were like used and everything in the back sink, and they'd have coffee left in them and they'd be pretty gross. And I remember that we had a cleaning day one time in class, and I got stuck with the privilege of cleaning them all out, so that was lovely. But on a more serious note, she's always really cared about her students. I've been at a TCS for 6 years now, but she always makes a point of coming up to me and asking me how school is and all of that.
Hi, Mrs. Nierhoff. Thanks for being such a fun teacher. But remember, fun is fun until it's overdone.
And thanks for working hard to make sure that we were all successful and telling us that a winner never quits and a quitter never wins.
Hope your retirement is filled with lots of wonder bars
and good coffee.
I remember you always talked to me about horses, which was awesome because I love horses. And it was great that you took such an interest in my interests. So I hope you have an awesome retirement, and thanks for being a great teacher.
I just wanted to say thank you to Mrs. Nierhoff for making high school so much more fun and enjoyable through all the lessons you've taught us in grade 7 and 8, and I want to wish you all the best in your retirement.
Yeah, so when I think back on my years at TCS and your part in them, there are 3 instances that stand out in particular. First, our class's excitement and anticipation to reach your grade. It was known as the funnest year to be in, grade 8. You'd not only get you, but you get Mr. A as well. So yeah, everybody just knew it was going to be a hoot. The second is your love for all things chocolate and for onomatopoeia. And yeah, your love for words like blubber and smush. You would just love using those. I think they also reminded you of pigs, which you loved. And yeah, the third memory, and I really cherish this memory, was, you know, that most feared evil eye of yours that you would use when you were displeased with anybody. And this particular memory, the class went out for recess and we came back and we were just dripping wet. We had a water balloon fight, and you just stopped us dead in our tracks with that eye. But you made us squirm for about 20 seconds, and then you just started laughing and you sent us back out to stay outside until lunch so that we could dry off in the sun. Yeah, I want to thank you for all of your years with TCS. You made learning so much fun, and those years are just so memorable to me. And yeah, I think I could speak for our whole class when I say that we really value yeah, your part in our Christian education. And thank you for that.
Hey Karen, we just, you know, in honor of your retirement, the 3 non-coffee drinkers, we're gonna all drink a sip of coffee. So cheers to Karen and her retirement.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And go. Oh!
This is disgusting.
That stuff's awful. How does she drink that?
We should have just done Wonder Bars.
Yes.
Well, congratulations, Karen. Enjoy your retirement.
Happy retirement.
Happy retirement.
Mrs. Neerhoff was always one of my favorite teachers. She always supported me through my teaching career and helped me get where I am today. One of my funny, I guess, memories of her and something that I use in my own grade 7-8 classroom is the glare. She has the best teacher eyes of anyone.
I'm Mrs. McCartney. In honor of your retiring, we decided to write a poem. Wait, we wrote a poem?
Which poem is this?
Dude, I texted you guys!
Hey guys, don't worry, I came prepared. We've got a Wonder Bar.
Yay!
Have a great retirement, Mrs. McCartney.
We'll miss you.
Yep, you were a good teacher.
That was really corny, but awesome.
Hi, Karen. All kidding aside, no more eating, no more drinking coffee, no more eating a chocolate bar. I just wanted to thank you for all you've done here at TCS, the years before I got here and since I've been here. Sharing a desk with me, I know that that's difficult because I leave my mess every day. But thanks again, and thanks for all those teaching moments you took while you thought, or the class thought, that you were going off topic. Enjoy retirement, and we're going to miss you. Thanks.
Thank you, Mrs. McCartney.